hi to my hearing impaired, sight impaired community. I was thinking about this today that might give some insight to parents. So I used to buy and flip houses or rent them or investment properties, that sort of thing. And the place that I liked to do that was between Columbus, Georgia and Phoenix City, Alabama, in that area. Great prices, and it had a military base, so rental was very easy. Always stayed rented, and low taxes, especially on the Alabama side. Low taxes. So I did a lot of work there with those houses, and I had a contractor that I used pretty much exclusively, that group. And I used them for many years, many years, and never had a problem. It's fine. Respectful people. I have always had kids around me, whether they were family or friends of family, or just always. There was always kids, and that was one of my stipulations, was no sex offenders and no domestic violence on my jobs. Just, I don't want to risk it. These kids are always with me, and it's just not something that I could do. So I never had to worry about it. Well, we moved to Charlotte area, Rock Hill, and I had to get a contractor for a house that we purchased here to as an investment. So same stipulation: no sexual offenders, no domestic violence on my jobs. You can other felony, whatever. Those are my two stipulations. That's it. That's it. Just don't do that. So it was told to me that was fine, that there would be no problem, and not to worry, because like I said, I've always have. And at this point, I had little girls with me all the time. My son had gotten older, and so I had my child and other children always. So lo and behold, if it wasn't discovered that they knew the lead guy on the job was a registered sex offender of a minor. Yeah. So that was not agreeable to me. I understand that people do stupid stuff, but when it comes to children that I'm responsible for, that they've been placed in my care for whatever reason, that's the stipulation, is we're just not going to do it. We're just not going to go there. There's no risk involved. We're just not going to do it. Now, I do know that people can offend and not get caught, but we have a registry for a reason, and that was just my stipulations. So that company did not last long for me. It was quite disappointing. But to say that, depending on what state you're in and what county, you can look up people's legal problems and check yourself on the court websites. So, and that's public knowledge. So I just put it out there that even if the people that you hire, that you're going to be around, your family, your kids, or whatever, check the registry. Just check it. It doesn't hurt to check the registry. Your state should have a registry, and there's a nationwide registry. So check those. Check both. And if you're able to access legal records online, just check. It's amazing since then that I have dealt with several people who have those problems, and I did not know, but I found out. And so just a safety issue, and all except one never gave the indication that there was an issue. It was just discovered in time. So, word to the wise, word to the mamas and the daddies. You know, we do have access to a lot of records, more than what you would normally, well, the average person would think. We here in the United States, we do have access, and you might as well use them to protect your babies, you know. And if you have ever been in the position that you have had violence perpetrated upon you, you know how important that is. And that's what I'm going to say about that tonight. But protect your babies. It's okay if you hurt their feelings, but you protect your babies first. And if they get butthurt over you protecting your babies, it's okay. No skin off my back. I'll talk to you later.